Hello, hello. We're doing a little co-working stream today, y'all. So I hope you enjoy listening to my little clicky clacks of me typing up my video script. Because I have a few things we're going to do today, which is working on the art for my video and working on my video scripting. Maybe looking at some stuff that I have for the merch that I plan to make this year, next year. I'm not fully sure. Really just a little research stream on a lot of things I plan to do after they review. And before, because obviously the video drops this month and not in several more. Okay, a few more. Not several. My birthday is only 2 more months away. 2 more full months. It's like 50 days. Also, hello, Apine. Welcome in. How's it going? Greetings to you, too. I'm pretty excited, even though, sadly, you guys won't get to see very much of what I'm working on today, as I am being silly. Here, I'm gonna start my session since we're at the start of stream. So I apologize. Echo, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be on a freaking plane. Get out of here, you lovebird. Aren't you on the plane, or are you still waiting for your flight? Oh, no, shit, it's 5. You're still waiting for your flight. Whoopsies. Either way, hey, Echo, how's it going? 7 minutes to boarding. Good luck, my man. Go get your wifey. I'm so excited for you. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. I wish there was like a way that I could block my own messages in stream chat. Like, I wish... They get in the way at times because of the like daily orders, but that's really at the start of streams. Yeah, you get to see Galaxy again. Go give them their gifts. Well, because I guess the first time you guys visited was also as important. But every time you get to see each other is incredibly important. Of course you're gonna be excited and nervous. Plus you get to watch your your engagement movie, apparently. I don't fucking know. Iron Lung is incredibly important. And I expect there to be a ring at the end of the movie. As normal people do. Do people get engaged after movies? That feels like such a stupid place to get engaged. Yeah, let's go. Let's get engaged during like the ads. That'd be so fucking stupid. Hi, Eliday! I'm doing pretty good. How about you? We're doing a hidden co-working stream today. You wanna know what's funny? Oh, well, there goes the ad break. I think you're still subbed. Yeah, you are, so you can still hear me. I don't know who is going to get married first in this group, which is kind of funny. Like, officially married. A lot of you guys call your partners your wives and your husbandos, but like, God, that's cringe. Like, I don't know who's getting their rings first. I don't expect her to make a ring after the Not yet. Do we want to put money on it? Well, you can't because you're one of the contestants. I'm gonna go bother Eli and see if she wants to put money on which group gets engaged first, like officially. Or should we put it on, well, I don't know about marriage first, because you can get engaged now, but you could get married like 7 years from now. I think we should put it on who gets married officially first, like who gets the signings. Hi, Wolf, what are you doing here? Hey, you didn't hear any of that. Yeah, I really want to go see Iron Lung, but I have no idea if it's in any movie theaters where I am. So, hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go bug Eli to see if she wants to put money on who gets married first officially. Look, it's not like you can join us. You're one of the... You can't join in what you're betting on. ironlung.com. Oh shit, you right. Thanks, Echo. Let me go look at that. Today is supposed to be co-working and studying, so I'm gonna be working on my my upcoming YouTube video, which drops the 19th. I have to check my calendar literally every time. I'll throw up in a single penny. Hey, Shay! Hey, you could like... what the fuck is the word for times 100? Anyone know? Does anyone know what? Because I was gonna say like times like quadruple or but like that's not 100. That's only 4. Is there even a word for that, or should it just be times 100? Would you like to 100-fold? That's one. You can do 100-fold. And by that I mean I'm gonna put $1 on it. Just say 100 times. Hey, no, 100-fold works pretty cool too. Also, hi Shay, how are you doing? Wait, that means so technically, well, yeah, I'm gonna put it on officially married and not engaged, because you could get engaged and then get married like 7 years later. We have to put whoever has like their official wedding first. And if I'm not invited, I'm keeping my money. Rhea started, I don't have the bunnies. Oh shit, sorry guys, the bunnies are not here. I forgot about them. They'll be back soon, don't worry about it. The screen's going black. Gonna end stream because I forgot the bunnies, apparently. There we go, put that back up. We usually I would have been called out by now, but I distracted you by bringing up your wedding. It was totally just a ploy so no one would notice the bunnies haven't dropped yet. But promise rings are so cute. I'm so happy for all y'all. I love that you're all happy and in good relationships. If you aren't invited, then the invitation didn't make it. It was because of sabotage. Yeah, it fucking better be. Wait. I can be a best man. I'm gender fluid. Wait. Oh, wait, shit. Oh, I just realized that became a problem. Oh, wait, am I gonna be Galaxy's... Oh, no. Wait, I have to, like, pick one of you, don't I? Because I can't be a bridesmaid and a groomsman. What the fuck are they called? Shit. Uh-oh. I'd have to pick whose side I stand on. Groomsman or a bridesmaid? I have no idea who I'd have as a best man / maid of honor. Wow. You don't? You don't know? Well, I guess I know who I've picked. No, that's fine. Galaxy appreciates me. At least. No, you don't get to pick. We get to pick. We're Wait, no, it's like when you're picking people at like a soccer game or something. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pick Wolf for bridesmaid. No, damn it, I wanted Wolf. It'd be so fucking stupid. I want all of you. One gets Coco, the other one gets cardboard cutout of Coco. Hey, see, this is why Shay is the lore master. Because they got the ideas. Also, hi Neeps, welcome in, how's it going? We're being stupid and talking about people's weddings. Wait, I'm on gender, what would I... You get to pick. That's how being on the gender spectrum works. You get to just decide what you're called and which side you get to stand on. Bye, Echo. Have a safe flight. Tell us when you land. Go kiss your girlfriend and aka your wife. Bunch of gays. Ah, man, I love that group of gays. Why did it translate gay into kids? Subtitles. Ah, man, look at those crazy kids in love. Ah. Look at them. I say as both of them are older than me, by the way. Galaxy only by a couple of months, but Echo, like, by almost a year. Ah, man, look at those crazy kids go. Just gonna pretend like I'm an old person. I haven't even turned 20, which apparently is upsetting to a lot of you and kind of funny. Because I don't think I have a single person in my community or that I, like, actively talk to who's younger than me. I am still the youngest, and I'm mad about it. Eli is the only person born the same year as me, and she's older than me by a couple of months because of it. I haven't even reached my 20s yet. I'm going to this year. I get to turn 20 this year. I'm not going to drink, but I could if I wanted to next year. Wonder what I would have to do to be legally allowed to marry people. I think you just give them your name, don't you? Pretty sure that's how it works, isn't it? You just give them, like, your true name. And then you're married. We've been over this before. Yeah, Comet turns 23. Don't call me a youngin'. Don't you call me a youngin'. How dare you? Where's my angry face? There it is. I ain't no youngin'. Yeah, I am 19. It's in my bio and stuff, I think. But yeah, I turned 18 last year. It was the, It's kind of funny, because as soon as I turned 18, I made my channel 18+, because I was like, ha, I'm free. Bye, suckers. Just flipping off every minor. Get out of here. Now I'm an adult now. I was gonna say suck it, but like don't. That's kind of the point. Get out of here. Kick dirt. This is for the adults now, I say, after like 5 minutes after I turn 18, immediately 18+ channel. You're a youngin'. I am not a youngin'. I turned 20 this year. I thought you were older than me. That's funny. Yeah, everyone apparently thinks I am around their age. I am, in fact, not. Yeah, immediately. So long, suckers! Jump out a window. It's been 18 years. It's been 20 years almost. I would say I feel old, but like everyone around me is older than me, so it's funnier to be like, you're old. I can just be an asshole. It's also really funny when people who know I'm not around their age remember that I am younger than them and have to be like, oh, right, you are in fact a fetus when this thing happened. So 9/11 was... No, I know what 9/11 was, obviously. Unfortunately, I'm American. Everyone, you have to. You can't avoid it. I thought it was crazy, though, that people were like, oh, the computers are gonna break because they can't understand the numbers, because that just felt funny to me. Like, what do you mean? Was that actually, like, I know people said that could have happened, but like, was that actually a thing that was going to happen? Like, I know people had to mess with the coding and make sure something bad couldn't, like, they were checking it, but like, was that actually a thing that was going to happen? Or were people just being silly about the whole, like, 2000 change for computers? Were they just being, like, not understanding how computers work? Was that, like, a real thing? Because that is hilarious to me for some reason. Like, yep, this invention, crazy invention we've made, one of the most impressive things that we have made in the past, like, 100 years, probably, it will break immediately because the time changed. It can't understand zeros. It's really smart. Can't understand zeros. It sung to us. It literally one of the first things we did with this sucker, it could sing, but it doesn't like zeros. It just sounds funny to me, especially with how technology is now. Also, does it ever, like, kind of worry anyone how fast technology changed in the past, like, century? And how quickly it became a thing? Like, I need you guys to think about it. I'm pretty sure it's not even 100 years since computers or TVs were invented. It might have been by now. But, like, even then, if it's really been a century since the first TV, any sort of, like, picture on a screen was functional, and we have what we have today, like, that's freaky. Like, we rode around on animals and picked up carts and just dragged them around ourselves, and now we have cars. Some of them can work on electricity, another thing that didn't really exist. Some cars work on water. We have engines that can work with just water. People have made things like that. We went from horses to cars that run on water. It's like, that's insane to me, that's just like a thing we have that people have experienced. The people who have lived through these things are still just kind of sitting here like, man, that's fucking weird. Like, you remember how big phones were? Have you, like, have you ever had one in your house? Like, I think my grandma had a rotary phone and everything. She didn't use it, obviously, by the time I was kicking. But, like, it was still in the house somewhere. Like, that is crazy to me that that thing turned into a tiny device I can hold in my hand that has a whole screen on it. Whole screen. I can watch videos. I can call people with it. So many devices had to have different purposes, and then they all started getting combined. Like, this thing is just like a multi-tool for a whole bunch of bullshit. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. My boyfriend, who works at an airplane mechanic shop, started flying. Says flying cars do exist, but can't be used because of FAA concerns. Yep. Yeah. Flying cars are a thing. If no one's seen it, there are lots of places that have essentially invented flying cars. I think it's China that's actually starting to like run them into regular use. I need you to think about that, because it's kind of funny, because remember how people were like, in the future, we'll have flying cars and shit, and people were like, that's not gonna fucking happen. It's happening. 2026. We do in fact have flying cars. In some places, and they will be used for all sorts of purposes. And then we have robot dogs. So, you know what? The Jetsons weren't too far off. We got robot dogs. I don't like them. Not anymore. People started putting guns on them, so I stopped liking the robot dogs when they got guns attached to them. How big RAM used to be. Oh my goodness, yeah. Computers used to be freaking huge too, and how much smaller they've gotten in the first place. Like, wasn't the first computer about as big as... I don't know if I want to say a car. But I'm pretty sure, like, the amount, like, weren't they giant when we first made them? And now we have these fucking things, and they're just like a couple of pounds at times. Yeesh. It's just that's a whole lot of words I don't understand. So paradox won't affect them. I don't know what any of that was, Shay. I'm so sorry. Technocratic union changing the consensus of the sleepers, so paradox won't affect them. Shay, I feel like a mad scientist. I don't know what any of that meant. Hey, Fancy, welcome in. We're talking about flying cars and all kinds of other bullshit. We shouldn't be. It's supposed to be doing actually important things. But I got distracted. Should I ruin the Jetsons a bit? I'm worried, but I am curious. What does that mean? What does that mean you're gonna ruin the Jetsons a bit? But yeah, Shay, I mean this in the nicest way possible, but could you talk to me a little stupider? Because I don't know what any of those words mean. So if you could just dumb it down for me, I'd really appreciate it, man. I'm so sorry. Explain it to me like I'm 4. Or like I'm 60, whichever one works better. Don't worry, it's a World of Darkness deep cut, specifically the bad guys in March of the Ascension. Ah, okay. See, that explains it to me because I'm stupid. It's a reference I won't get because I haven't played this game. But I bet if I had played, the thing is because you keep bringing it up, I'm more interested in World of Darkness and like Vampire the Masquerade. I think, Comet, you even brought up that you were interested in starting a Vampire the Masquerade campaign, weren't you? How's that going? Are you still debating on that one? What are you thinking, bud? Because I'm interested. I will say. All right, we'll have a few more. We'll get the sillies out. We'll get the sillies out soon, and I'll actually start working because I've had my work time. You know, I'm gonna stop the work timer. I haven't done anything. I haven't used this. We've been talking about technology and people getting married. It's been a weird 18 minutes, 19. Hey. Oh, that's weird. Kind of funny. That makes sense a little bit because they are made by Hanna-Barbera. So I guess she's had a lot of crossovers though. Who is Hanna-Barbera? Whatever. There's a lot of crossovers with the Hanna-Barbera cartoons because I remember there was like a whole thing where like Scooby-Doo was having like a nightmare, but he was in some convention with all the different Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters. I have no idea what was going on there, but it was very funny, and I remember it. No, it wasn't just any. No, it was. I think it was specifically in the like Mystery Inc. show or something like that. Mystery Incorporated. And it was very interesting. I'm not sure what was going on. I don't fully remember, but I just remember the episode being like, oh, hey, caveman. I remember the caveman. Just a little bit. Aha. Scooby-Doo and yes, the WWE crossover. Scooby-Doo's had some crazy crossovers. Yeah, that's true. I don't know why. Was it John Cena? I'm pretty sure it was John Cena. I think I have that movie somewhere in my house. I have a lot of the Scooby-Doo movies. I was a very big fan of Scooby-Doo growing up. I don't know why that was one of the crossovers they had. I guess they were just big enough to just do like, yeah, let's just do whatever we want. Who cares? This is Scooby-Doo. Who's gonna say no to having a crossover with the Scoobert-a-Doobert? Scoobert-Doobert. It's T. I hate that that's actually his name. Scoobert-Doobert. There are theories where an apocalypse happened and people fled into the skies, Jetsons, and left people behind, the Flintstones. Oh! We love a good cartoons theories. Yes, the Kiss crossover. Can't say words with K's too fast. They start sounding real stupid. Like Chris, apparently. Oh, here, I'm gonna show you guys a little sneak peek because it's been shown to the Ko-fi members and the subscribers already. Just a little jump scare. Boop. So this is what I was working on earlier today. Isn't this fun? So this right here is me working on a little bit of concepting for the stickers I'm gonna be making. Excuse me. So for those who saw and those who were in the Discord, in case you didn't see, I put out a ping yesterday about the fact that I am planning to make merch, and I wanted to see who can and can't buy it and who would be interested in what they would be interested in by putting out two different polls. One for who, for how you feel about the merch. There are options to say that you either don't want or can't buy them. You can vote on them if you want to. You can also just choose not to. There's also the types of merch you'd be more interested. This is about physical merch specifically. And this is probably what the sticker sheet is going to look at. We're going to have some cute little foods. We're going to have each of the cafe critters I've designed so far. Don't mind Rhea, who is slightly upgraded form. Her gem looks different. I forgot her fucking eyebrows. I feel like I always forget her goddamn eyebrows. Putting them on. Always forget her eyebrows. There we go. My Shayla. Oh yeah, and I guess that means I'm showing you guys the updated Kuiper bunnies a little bit. I forgot these were on here. But yeah, they've been changed. Like I said, I was planning to upgrade them. Shaboing! Look at these! It's not shaboing, that makes me think of shaboing boing. Shebang. Look! Could you imagine if people said that whenever they were, like, excited to show you something? Hot dog! Oh, wait, I guess that kind of sounds like, Mickey Mouse. Hot dog! Look at this! Ignore me. But yeah, these are likely what the new and improved Kuiper bunnies are gonna look like. They have their 3 different tail options. Technically 4 different ear options, because some of them have the shorter ears. For now, you cannot mix and match the ears. I am probably just gonna make it so if you choose one ear type, you get it on both sides. But you can choose the tail type, you can choose the tummy shape, you can choose the colors of the eyes and the cheeks. Maybe just the eyes, because that might be a little too much. They might be, their proportions might be changed, like the little cheek marks might be bigger, the tummy marks might be bigger. Their heads are very stupid looking to me. I love them. They look like they're, it kind of just looks like I put like a rubber band on the old Kuiper bunnies and now they're like kind of weirdly shaped. You guys know when you like squish a stress ball and it makes weird shapes. This is what this makes me think of. They're very silly. I love them. They still fit in your hand and they're very funny. They love you. I need you to understand that. Look at these eyes. Look at these eyes and tell me they don't love you. You're wrong. They do love you. They love everything, and they're so excited to exist, and I love them so much. These are my Shaylas. My Shaylas, and I love them. But Michelle? When did I say? I didn't say Michelle. Sometimes I look at the closed captions, and they say some real funny things. They misunderstand a lot. They're doing their best, but sometimes they think I'm saying Michelle when I say my Shayla. My Shayla! There it goes. It did it. I spelled Shayla 2 different ways. Have a nice shower. Cleanliness is important. But yeah, I love these stupid little things. They make me incredibly happy, and now they are going away because I have to work on things. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Alright, I am now actually going to start my work timer, and I'm actually going to start working. For now. Until I get distracted again, which is very common. Oh yeah, if anyone wants to work on other things alongside me, feel free since it is a co-working stream. But the working timer is starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, now. So go ahead and pick up maybe something you want to study, some art you want to do as well. Maybe do a little bit of reading, some cleaning, whatever it is you like. Because it is work time! Thank you guys for joining me for another co-working stream. I enjoy these. But unfortunately, I can't show you what I'm working on because it is for the YouTube video, and you'll have to watch it to find out. Though, of course, I will tell you what it's about, which is about Undertale X Pokemon! I'm so excited with how the concepts are going for this. I gotta tell you, so far, the art sometimes isn't arting, but my favorite 100% is the Frogget water type. It is the cutest little thing, and I want a plushie of it. I want to hold one. I'll also be honest with you, the main reason why I'm doing this as a hidden art stream is to try and force myself to work, because the lack of art streams has become a lack of being able to work. Oh, there I am drawing, but there's nothing here. There we go. Like, I have the concepts down, and I have an understanding of what I want their evos to look like. I just haven't been able to get to draw them. Which is unfortunate, because I need to. I have been working on the script, which is because I've already known what I've been wanting to make and what I wanted to talk about. So the script's essentially almost done already, which is good, because I have 2 more weeks. A little less than 2 more weeks. But don't worry, I've got this. I continue to tell myself, because if I say anything else, I will doubt myself. And you should never doubt yourself. You should believe in yourselves. An amount of time I will not think about. Thank you for the self-care reminder, Wolf. I will take another sip of my water. Okay, we did just start, so I don't really need to save, but I will save in a little bit. Thank you for the reminder. Like, I don't think— oh.
I have something to say.
Yes, Raya?
Meow, meow, meow.
Thank you, Raya. Ooh, maybe. Oh, I know something I can do. Hey, let me move my mic back a little bit. Also, have fun, because you're going to hear me typing a lot randomly. Because I will be working on both my script and the art, and it's going to be a little funny. Because you are going to hear my little tippy-tappies in the background whenever I move over to my script. I am pretty excited with the way these concepts look so far. I even have side profiles for them, guys. Side profiles. I hate thinking about a creature from the side. It normally doesn't go well. Speaking of which, I'm actually working on one of them right now. So your shape's gonna stay about the same because, well, unfortunately for you, you are a giant fucking circle, so. I'm really happy with the concepts for these, just in general. They make me very happy. I like the way they're turning out so far. Once I'm finished with the art, I can actually probably do... Ooh, actually, I don't know. Can DaVinci Resolve be opened at the same time Quipsio Paint is? Because if so, I could technically draw and do my voiceovers at the same time, which would be very helpful during the time concepting parts. Because originally I was going to do time lapses, but I decided I do not care. With the way I work, I can't really do time lapses. I work in parts. I cannot do a lot of work in one go. It doesn't tend to work that way for me. So oftentimes I will just end up not being able to have a good speed paint because it's going to look a little funny. I tend to have my reference sheets on screen. I tend to move things around in dumb ways. I will sometimes have a sketch and then completely erase it. And I just don't feel like having to deal with all of my weird little nonsenses during things. Because then I'll just have to be like, oh yeah, sorry, don't worry about the picture of the dog on screen. I know none of these are dogs. I just was bored while talking to my friends and put a picture on screen. Don't worry about it. Like, that's not professional. That's not professional at all. Okay, so like this. It would be very funny, but it's not. The way I work on things is going to be mildly frustrating for both myself and viewers when it comes to speed paint. So there will be no speed paints. Maybe if my workflow becomes more consistent at some point in time, I can have more of them in the future. But not at the current moment. No. Something I also realized is I don't actually have a mascot to put on screen because the current one I have is going to be removed by the time of my birthday, which means I'll have a redesign, which will be kind of funny, but like it's going to be a whole redesign. I know how I can fix this specific thing. Okay. There we go. Erase this. Horn. My understanding of perspective is a little screwy sometimes, but it's good enough. What's gonna be real funny is I don't know if I'm gonna bring it up in the script or not, but I am in fact not like a super Pokemon fan. We've talked about this before, never played a Pokemon game. Closest I got to it was trying to do I think a Soul Link with my buddy Taiga, and that didn't end up working out, so. We didn't end up doing it, and unfortunately had to cancel. So, never played a Pokemon game. Didn't watch the series. I just never found it. It was never playing at times when I was watching TV. End up watching other things. The closest I have ever come has been and always will be Pixelmon and Cobblemon. It's the closest I've gotten to playing Pokemon. I like it via those things. They're cute and enjoyable. But, no actual experience with the games. I liked playing Cobblemon and Pixelmon. I played Pixelmon more because that was the, version that was out when I was playing. So I don't really know too much about actual Cobblemon. We played on a server for a little bit. I just didn't end up getting too into that server. Okay, side view is going well. I don't know how to draw a cartoony fist. And for the most part, I don't need to. Oh, need to fix that. Beaten with the many trials and tribulations, I am very much so enjoying working on this video and the art for it, because I, of course, have been thinking about this concept for quite a while. As many of you know, you were there for the Archipelago stream, probably. Oh, you know what? Even funnier. Here, I'll let you know. I'll let you guys in on a little secret about one of the Pokemon designs, because I think I've already talked about what Undertale monster is going to be each starter. So we have Frogget as the water type, Lux is our fire type, and Vegetoid is inspiring our grass type. The Lux starter is, I made him look a little stupid on purpose. Okay, is all I'm gonna say. I mean, the whole thing with that monster is if you pick on him, he gets mad at you. So, I thought it would be appropriate to make him look a little silly, so that people underestimate him or think he look funny. Giving him a dumpy by accident, don't do that. But yeah, I'm purposely designing him to look a little silly. A little silly. He's... he looks permanently pissed off, and it's probably because I keep laughing at him, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's hard not to. You know what you look like. I'm sorry. Not sorry I did it. You're adorable, but like... Lux is the one-eyed monster from Undertale, the one with the little horns, and... he's very circular, and he's always gonna look like Mike Wazowski, and because of that, he looks funny to me. And I'm sorry. It feels like he's mad at me now because I keep laughing at the teeny tiny traits I gave him. He looks funny. He's adorable. Weirdly enough, the creatures I decided to inspire him off of was not just demons, but also monkeys. And I'm realizing there's two reasons for that. Let me go to... oh, I know what type you should be. Oh, I picked the wrong type for you. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do now. Nope, that's poison. I'm not talking about poison. Ha ha ha! Little shit right here. He can be your best friend. Do any of the other ones look kind of like you? No, not really. I guess you do. This could be your brother. This could be your brother right here. Oh, well, then I probably shouldn't give you that trait I was thinking about earlier. He is so silly looking, and I love him, but he also kind of looks like Mike Wazowski's lost brother, so... unfortunately for him, he's probably going to get picked on even more. How do I draw you from a side angle? Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a good time doing whatever you're heading off to. One of the things that I am... oh, hey, I hope you enjoy your warm milk. I hope it doesn't put you to sleep wherever you're going to. Unless you are planning to go to sleep, then good night. I hope the warm milk helps. One of the few things although that's fitting. One of the few things I'm not fully sure about with Lux is I still haven't given him a mouth. Ow, shit, I just merged you with the invisible layer. There we go. He doesn't have a mouth yet. I haven't fully decided what I want to do with the mouth. I don't know if he should look angry or have a permanent smile, because he always does in his sprites. But also because he has like the kind of cranky look, he looks pissed off permanently, so I don't know. What about the ones I did look at references for other Pokemon to figure out what I wanted to do. There are a couple of one-eyed Pokemon, but all of them have completely incorrect vibes for what I'm going for. So I didn't go with any of them. Oh, certainly not that. Oh, certainly not that. Okay, that was a mistake there. I tried something. I instantly regretted it. It did not look good. What are you based off of? I can't tell you because it has to say a secret, so I'm just kind of talking out loud to myself. But also, hi Hawk, welcome in. I cannot tell you. It's more so just his mouth. A lot of the one-eyed Pokemon don't have mouths. Dusclops, Unknowns are two of the ones I think of the most. A lot of Pokemon with one eye do not have a mouth, so they're not incredibly helpful. Or if they do have a mouth, I didn't see it. So it clearly wasn't like a big part of their design. While for looks, his big old smile is such an important part of his design. Oh, see, this is why I want to work on stream, because the ideas are already working. I think I figured out the exact little smiley he should get. Realizing your face doesn't make sense, bud, but that's kind of the point. Because, like, I'll tell you, looks the least different from his, Luke's, or whatever. Luke's looks the least different. Oh my goodness, that's a tongue twister. Blah, 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 blah. Luke's looks the least different from how his original sprite looks. So he's very rotund in his starter form, because a lot of starters tend to be kind of rotund. So he's very cylindrical. He's a very cylindrical little guy, which I think adds to his cuteness, personally. So I will not stop making him a cute, rotund little guy. But unfortunately, making him a rotund little guy, he's so fucking cute to me, but like his body doesn't make any fucking sense if you look at him too long. Because like, even with his normal sprite, his body and his arms, I don't know where this thing digests from. You don't have space in your body for a stomach. You are just a big eyeball, which means you should have a giant skull. His entire body should be skull, but he has a mouth. So unfortunately, he looks a little silly. Luke's looks a little silly. L words. Are you taller? Oh, I guess you're technically taller. That's funny. I'll keep that. I might shrink your sprite down, but like, that's funny. I think I'll keep that. I love him. I love all of them, and I would very much so like to have like an actual little buddy like this, but like unfortunately, Luke's is not gonna like appreciate me for making him looking kind of silly. I very much so love the Frogget starter. He's so cute. Alright, on to the one I'll be honest, I've been kind of avoiding. Vegetoid. He's just a fucking carrot, man. I don't know what to do with him. Like, I do know what to do with him. But, like, he's a carrot. So every time I go to draw him, I'm just like, well, that's just a carrot. What's creative about that? There are a few food Pokemon. I'm imagining Mike Wazowski. Yeah, you missed it from earlier, but I said he just ended up looking like Mike Wazowski, and I felt bad because it just makes him funny looking. Constantly funny looking. Ooh, oh, wait. Oh, maybe you're not what people assume you are. Well, that wouldn't make any fucking sense for Vegetoid, though. This is not what I would have expected for you, but I don't know if this really gives starter vibes. Give him the ability Keen Eye. I'm assuming you know what that ability means, so tell me. That or you're just saying it because big eyeball. What does it do? Now I think about it, you look more like a Digimon when I do this. And if it's either Digimon or Cough Egregious, this is not a starter. It's a fucking abomination, that's what this is. Here, I'll show you because it's kind of funny looking. Here. Sorry, Spirit City. This is what I drew for the, for Vegetoid. This is not correct. This is not remotely correct. It doesn't look like this at all. Oh, I probably should grab my reference. There it is. Vegetoid. I turned him into a freaking zombie carrot. These are supposed to be like leaf bandages, and these are like his weird leaf arms. This doesn't make any sense. This is incorrect. He's not like a ninja. He's not. He's not a ninja carrot. It looks more like a Digimon than a Pokemon, and that kind of makes me laugh. I might keep it for the Final Evo in some way, but like, that's not. That ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. In my head, all of the starters need to look like kind of cute. It makes you immune to your accuracy being dropped like from stand attack. Oh! I was actually thinking about giving them custom abilities, so I can't tell you what I was thinking about doing. Also, it might not even be a custom ability, it could be an actual Pokemon ability, but fuck you, I'm not researching them. I will not be researching every Pokemon ability to make sure I'm not copying them. I'm going to say that in the video, like, hey, this is the ability. If there's one like this, could you tell me in the comments? Because there was no way in hell I was looking through every ability. I'm not doing that. I also noticed just by looking at a lot of the starters, a lot of the grass starters are always like lizardy, you know? Or like reptile-like. Of course, the water starters tend to be creatures that live partially in water. Like, that, it makes sense. It's not wrong. But, like, until, a lot of the OG starters from, like, the first 6 generations, first 5, I don't know, are all lizardy-like. And then we have Chespin, which is like a groundhog? What are you? Squirrel? Cute. Whatever it is cute. Then there's Rowlet, which was a bird. So, like, not all of them, but a lot of them. And that makes me very happy. So I thought about that with Vegetoid, and Vegetoid, if you know, he has a hard mode version called Parsonic, which it has snake hair, so. Land mammal, yeah, some sort of, like, creature. Yeah, whatever that little abomination from before should definitely be Ghost Grass type. That or Grass Dark type, because he's like a weird ninja creature. But he also kind of looks like a mummy, so it's like a 50-50 on which one he looks more like. Hedgehog? Is he a hedgehog? Is that what Chespin is? Whatever he is, he's freaking adorable, but he's not a lizard. So, but like a lot of the grass types are lizards, so I thought that was kind of interesting, so it made me think that Vegetoid was perfect to be the grass starter because he has like the Medusa hair. And I love that so much. So, of course, he ended up being our grass-type starter. I'm still not sure what the fuck to do with you. Oh, he is a hedgehog. Alright, nice. Hawk, I don't know if you knew that or you were just brainstorming, but points for either knowing the information or guessing correctly. Either way, this thing's still a carrot, and I'm not fully sure what I'm doing with him. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But, like, I can't change you too much. So just look up carrots and hope. Chespin was based on both a hedgehog and a chestnut. Ah! Okay, so you just knew it. That would make sense. Chespin. Chespin. Is it Chespin? I'm assuming it's Chespin. Unless it's Cheespin, which would be kind of cute. Cheespin. Probably not. Looking up the Undertale wiki again. I wanted to look at something. Like, I kid you not, the Frogget water type starter and the Looks fire type starter, I came up with so much of this stuff day one. Vegetoid, still questioning what I'm doing. Vegetoid does not bring much confidence, but there's also not a lot of options in my mind that should be the grass starter. Again, when I complain about stuff on stream, not asking for help, it's okay. Just let me talk to myself. I'll let you know if I need an extra hand. I do not currently. I'm just kind of talking to myself out loud and letting you know what I'm thinking about at the moment. Vegetoid, I'm working with him. But he's also just a carrot, so, like, I don't... Though there's a fun fact, I was trying to look this back up, but apparently original Vegetoid was going to be a pumpkin and had a different name. I think he was named Squashy or something. Which is funny, because it makes me think of what is it? The little mini boss in Deltarune Chapter 4. Chespin's evolution is based on I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's really cool. Explain it to me. Huh. Let me see. Like, he just looks like a carrot. He's cute. You're kind of just a carrot. Your face inspires more ideas than your carrot body. And I don't... Oh, wait. I could go... No, that just looks like a fucking Bug Snacks. Sorry, buddy. Oh, wait. Actually, that's kind of what the bandage carrot looks more like to me as well. Looks kind of like a Bug Snacks. Uh-oh. That's another problem when it comes to food-related, creatures. Is sometimes they just look like Bug Snacks instead of Pokemon. Trust me, I have been trying to find that balance with my cafe critters for a long time. Sometimes they just look like Bug Snacks, and I have to change them. It's not that it's a bad thing. I think Bug Snacks look adorable. Excuse me. They are in fact kind of bug and kind of snack, but like I don't want to put them in my pack, and they also don't legally belong to me. How the fuck do you make a carrot look like a creature? Just thinking of a carrot worm, which is still a Bug Snack. Buddy. Friend. Pal. What do I do with you? Where's your Evo? Give me your Evo. Where's your big brother? There's your big brother. Just gonna look up carrot. Yes. I don't know what I thought I was gonna get out of this. This is just a bunch of images of carrots. Oh, I didn't know carrots could be purple and red. Oh, those are giving me more color options. Oh, those ones are white. That's cool. Who would have thought? Looking up carrots just gives me pictures of carrots. Seeing them like held together, some of them are long, some of them are short. You're retiring the sticky note? What does that mean? Why are you retiring the sticky note? Also, how's it going, Agent? I know you've been here for a while. I just, as usual, I don't say hi until people leave a chat message in case they feel like having a lurking day. Which you usually tend to lurk at the start. So I don't want people to feel called out or like they have to say hi. But how you doing? What's up? Oh, that's Carrot Cake. I'm not gonna make him Carrot Cake. That feels rude. He's an actual carrot. Why is that a carrot cake with a cross on it made out of pecans? Alright then. Not gonna think about that too hard. Okay, now it's offering me carrot soup. I don't want to puree the poor guy. I know, like, he's mildly frustrating, but I don't want to puree him. Puree. Like, that feels wrong. Here, let's look up food Pokemon and see what a lot of them look like. Okay, Farfetch doesn't count. I mean, yeah, he's a duck and he has a big leak and all, but like he doesn't really count to me. Oh yeah, there's the giant salt one. Olive. Pepper. The little sushi guy. Dutch bun. And baby form. I don't know if, okay, Tropius kind of counts. Cherryum. The El Creamy family. The Appletons. Executor. Sorry, this thing's a fruit? That's a lady. Wait, sorry, I was muted. I was saying maybe I don't have to get that creative about Vegetoid, considering there is a Pokemon that is literally just an ice cream scoop, and then a secondary ice cream scoop, and then I think a third one. So, maybe it's fine, actually. Slurpuffs. Yep. Nope. Oh, wait. No, he's a tiny ice cream scoop, a big one, and then he has a second one, second cone, or second scoop to the cone. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, Geodude is also just a rock with arms. So maybe just a carrot is fine. Oh yeah, Smoliv also. Smoliv, pretty cute, but he is also just an olive with another olive on top of his head and a couple of leaves. So, maybe I don't have to be, like, too hard on myself to get, like, super creative with the carrot Pokemon. But, like, I also don't want to design something that looks stupid. I want them to all be something I'm proud of. And just a carrot, unfortunately, would not be that. I gotta do something with you. Voltorb is just a ball with eyes. Yeah, he is a Pokeball. But, like, that's kind of charming. I don't know. Okay, fine. I will be less hard on myself about the whole carrot being a carrot. Oh yeah, Executor. Just literally eggs, but they're also not eggs, they're seeds. They're eggs. They're a bunch of eggs with little faces. They're cute. That's a picture of a Magikarp. That's Gore of my comfort character. It's just a chopped up Magikarp. That's not what I asked for. I mean, I know I looked up food Pokemon, but I didn't mean like when you're actively trying to eat them. Oh, that's like Krabby curry. Why? No, this isn't what I asked for. And if it is, it's not what I meant. Okay, baby Appleton is just an apple, isn't it? Well. Okay, maybe I'm being too hard on myself. Yeah, maybe these things are, don't have to be that crazy. Alright, back to just looking up carrots. Okay, I can think of something that looks kind of cool, though, with a carrot. Right? Vegetoid. There's more to do here. I could do something cool here. In the overworld, you're a little carrot guy. Some kind of, like, hiding mechanic? Vegetoid. If I really wanted to, I could switch to Flowey, I guess, but I really don't want to use Flowey because one, that feels like kind of cheap to make him the grass starter, and two, kind of doesn't make sense if you think about it. I wanted to use actual monsters you fight instead of like main characters for the starters, because one, I wanted to give them more of a spotlight, and two, Flowey would not evolve into a normal grass type. Flowey would turn into something incredibly fucked up. I'm surprised you're not using Applin for inspiration. Hawk, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want you to look at Applin, and I want you to look at me and tell me whether there's more I can do here. He's just an apple. I don't think he's like... I don't think it's good enough to make something off of. That would just be a carrot with little eyeball stems. Like, there's not much to do with Applin, to be fair. It's just an apple with little eyes on the stems. The main reason why I'm having trouble is I'm trying not to be lazy, and Applin to me does not scream creativity. He just doesn't... He just looks kind of dumb when I do that. Wouldn't Flowey evolve into a grass ghost type or grass dark? Perhaps, but definitely not being a starter. I don't feel like it's fair to make him a starter. Here, I drew Applin inspired carrot. This is my problem with the carrot. He just doesn't look cool. This is just... I don't know. Carrot, I guess. To me, this just feels lazy. Give you a nose. Why? You look like a slug to me. Yeah. No. This is why I'm being hard on myself, because like that just screams lazy to me. I don't like it. I don't feel like that looks like an actually good Applin is a worm. What? Oh, are you talking about the Evo? I don't know the names of all the apple ones. When you say apple in part of the name, I just assume it's the tiny apple Pokemon. I don't know the differences between them. I guess I could look them up. Apple, Pokemon, Applin. Like I said, oh yeah, I guess you weren't there for that. Like I said, I don't play the Pokemon games. I've only played it as Pixelmon. Which one is Applin? Oh, Applin is the big apple. Applin is a worm. I was making a joke that Applin is a dragon type. But wait, because you were surprised I wasn't using Applin as inspiration because he's a dragon type? Oh, because he's not a grass type, so I wouldn't use him for inspiration? Because he has the butt. I guess. How do you have I guess that's your, little worm tail is your little butt. Is he not a grass type? Oh, he's grass dragon. I'm confused. What's the joke? No, worm. Worms are another. No, I know worms are another name for a dragon. I know that. I'm just I don't understand what the joke is, I guess, because I don't know much about Pokemon. I'm sorry. I was trying to. I wanted to know, like, I don't know. I don't get the joke, I guess. Was the joke that I wasn't using Applin for inspiration? Welcome back from ads, everybody. How about I draw a Vegetoid? How about that? Oh yeah, I forgot you actually do have nostrils. You have nostrils. Why do you have nostrils, Vegetoid? Oh, I thought he had the little butt because it was just. Well, I didn't realize that he was like a worm inside of the apple. That's cute. I just assumed he looked silly. So then, wait, so then what was the joke? Like, I noticed in his Evos, he turns into like an apple pie and then he has like the apple wings. I didn't realize he was technically hiding inside of it. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying Cult of the Lamb. I don't like the fact that you have nostrils. You are not fun to look at when you have nostrils like that. Move your mouth up. Okay, I've drawn you. What do you make me think of? You have this shape. You're kind of heart-shaped, which makes sense since you're like a healthy snack monster. So I'm probably gonna call you that when I make the video, the healthy snack Pokemon. Growth rate erratic. What does that mean? Growth rates. How do I make you into a cute Pokemon? That is a start. Okay. Oh, I forgot about you. You could be helpful. You could be very helpful for this. Then, where's the other one I wanted? There's one more of you. There you are. Okay, all of you have, I think, 3 evolutions? Yes, you do. Perfect. Okay, I disagree. Oh, I didn't even realize you had that. It's like your little baby skirt. Sorry, I'm looking at other fruit or like food Pokemon like Bonsweet, and I just realized Bonsweet's wearing like a baby version of the skirt it has in every evolution past that. I never noticed that. Yeah, I'm not gonna use you as an example. You turn into like a weird person. not what I'm going for. Hey, don't you... Wait a minute, where are... Don't you have more to you than this? There's something else about you. Hmm. Where was it? I wanted one of these for a reference, but now I can't find it. You change forms, don't you? I could have sworn you had 2 different ways you look. Yeah, why can't I look at your 2 different forms for some reason here? Weird. Either way, I think I found something that I like for you being like a side version. Because you know how there's been more and more Pokemon that are like regional variants of other Pokemon? And even the ones that are like, they look like them, but they're not even related? I might do something like that with a very specific Pokemon line because it's kind of making me think of like a fun opposite I could do. Still not fully sure how to turn you into not a carrot, but I do know how to draw this one. So now I know what to do. Kinda. So I'm gonna have to, like, transform this silly little guy. But I'm having some ideas, which is very important. Excuse me? Okay, let's see. What typing are you? I think that's actually really good for me. Yes, this is good. Not effective against you. Or you. How does it affect this? It's just weak. Everything like. Okay, so pros, defense pros and cons, good against these. Super effective against that one. Okay, I see. Yeah, so that would kind of help making you more neutral towards it. You. That would make sense. Ooh, yeah, that would make sense for what typing you're very weak against. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm liking the route I'm going here. I think I am going to inspire it more off of a different Pokemon that already exists. To make it like one of those I don't know what they're called when they're not regional variants, but they're like they look like the Pokemon, but they're not. Like Wiglet and Diglets. How they're very much so not like regional variants. They just kind of ended up looking like each other. Or like Toad School. Weird runny guy. I think he's very stupid looking and I love him. But he's another good example of what I'm thinking of here. So they both ended up being the same type in one way. There we go. Give your little evil looking eyes. Convergent species. Is that what they're calling Pokemon? Especially with them looking kind of similar in their baby form. I'm gonna look up carrot life cycle to know what a baby carrot looks like. You know what I mean. Not a baby carrot, but a baby carrot. Like a carrot seed, essentially. Ah, see? There we go. Carrot seeds are... What the... That's not a picture. Okay, I should just look up carrot seed, I guess, because these are infographs and stuff. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. Carrot seed. Okay, incredibly teeny tiny. Oh, they kind of look like sunflower seeds. Interesting. Oh, they're actually called the oh, that's fun. Okay, so convergent species of a different plant. Ooh, but there are now 2 different Pokemon types that I could take from for this. Like, not you. Okay, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna use it, but I did look at Bellsprout because I was like, what the fuck even are you? What are you? He's called the Flower Pokemon, and then he turns into, like, Weeping Bell and Victory Bell, which Victory Bell very much so looks like those, like, those pitcher plants. But what is normal Bellsprout? And what the fuck is Weeping Bell? What are you, a giant pear? I don't know what to think of you. You're very funny looking, and I kind of love you for that, but, like, what are you? Oh, you're still a flycatcher. Okay, so you're... God, they look so silly to me. Why are they constantly pogging? I'm not gonna make a carrot that looks like you. You're very silly looking, and I can't do that. But now I gotta look up carrot facts. I'm looking at the carrot wiki. Carrot on Wikipedia. I am looking up carrots far more than anything else because I am scraping by for things I can do. Though there is a fun fact I do remember, weirdly enough, from a Minecraft mod, and I have to look into this, because if so, I'm changing the convergent species that this Pokemon has. From one type to a different type. Similar type combo. Sorry, not from one type, but from one Pokemon to a completely different one. Both have the same typing. Root vegetable, black, red, yellow, wild carrots. Carrot is a biennial plant. Probably not saying that right. And the family. Worldwide carrot turnips. First year energy is stored in the tap root, enabled the plant to grow in the second year. Right, you take a while to grow as well. Perennial, annual. Oh, it's like biennial, because it's perennial plants, annual plants, perennial, biennial. So it's like, it's bi. It's not, I said it completely wrong. Now I know why. Yes, that's something that's important to me. What are your relations? What are your plant siblings? Yes, that's what I was looking for. That's what a carrot flower looks like. Carrots flower like that. Where are your siblings? Your carrot siblings? No, I don't want to turn it. Okay, maybe I need to take the, yeah, your family. I'm gonna take the carrot family. Okay. I know all of this sounds crazy. When the video comes out, it'll make sense on why I'm, like, trying so hard to figure out what carrots are related to, specifically. A little silly. The reason's a little silly. But it'll work. Because I gotta figure out what your, what convergent species you are. Because I want to make it a Pokemon that could kind of realistically be the cousin of the carrot. Sounds stupid. But let me cook. Let me cook. Oh. Okay. 3,000. Okay, well that's a lot. Person. What are you? You are related to some flowers. Hey Paige, welcome in. I'm losing my mind apparently. I'm working on the Undertale video and I am doing actual research for the grass type because I'm looking for something specific. Okay, either way, there are a couple of flowers. What do parsnips look like? Oh, hello. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I didn't realize dill came from the same family that carrots did. Or coriander. It's actually pretty neat. Oh yeah, if you have an allergy to some of these things, don't you have allergies to all of them? Is that why? I never realized they were all related. Oh, they're using their scientific names. I don't know what you are. The poisonous members. Oh, there are poison arrows. Damn. Didn't realize carrots were so closely related to so many poisonous species. Oh, some of them are used for incense. Toxicity. Fool's parsley. I'm sorry, what? Poison hemlock and water hemlock are related to carrots? Why? Ooh, that's crazy. Echo probably knew all of this. Echo likes plants. That would track. Oh no. Trying to decide if I want to work on art or attempt to mod my Beat Saber. Ooh. I say mod Beat Saber. That sounds fun. And if you end up not liking it, you can go to art for a little relaxation time. Interesting. Okay, so this kind of does actually help me pick, weirdly enough. I still can't tell you why. But for those of you who know Pokemon really well, you're probably already putting the pieces together on what convergent species this is. And if you know, you know, I'm proud of you for figuring it out. Copying the image. I've changed my mind. Here, actually, I'll tell you since I've already ditched the idea. I was gonna use Oddish at first because I was like, oh, Oddish turns into this like stinky plant. So I thought it'd be funny to make Vegetoid like a healthy version of an Oddish. Yes, that means there was a cursed version of Oddish that was weirdly long. I'm sorry. A weirdly long Oddish that was orange. But I'm throwing that idea to the wayside for a different Pokemon. I'm gonna hate drawing you, and I'm sorry. I'm also not. It's longish. No, it's evenish. We have Oddish and Evenish. Ugh. Say hello to Evenish. He's a skinny queen. Skinny legend Evenish. Your face too small. Ah, man, unfortunately I did pick a Pokemon that's a little difficult for me to draw, but hey, so are all of them, honestly. Convergent Pokemon. Because carrots are bullshit. He's still gonna be a carrot, it's just the starter isn't. Well, the starter is a carrot. It's carrot seed. Evil baby. This brings me great joy. Mostly because it's a Pokemon that's actually really cute. I'm just kind of giving him evil eyes and a different look slightly. Okay, let me try and figure out, like, your shape. Your shape confuses me. I think I do understand. We have you do this. Yeah, I think I like this. Hey, Fancy, welcome back. I am no longer being driven mad by a carrot. Don't worry about it. I was very easily distracted by the fact that I was not liking the fact that Vegetoid was in fact just a carrot, and it was making things a little difficult. But I figured it out by making him a convergent species of a different Pokemon that God, don't remove him yet. He's not done cooking. Oh yeah, that means I should also look at convergent species and how they look compared to their originals. So, off we go! Another tangent for this damn carrot. So many tangents for this frickin' carrot. But it's for good reason. Funnily enough, one of your convergent species is the same type as you. You look awkward. I'm sorry to say it, Toad School. You are incredibly funny, and I kind of love you. You're endearing. But also, like, what are you? Why are you like this? I love that he just kind of runs around, you know? There's just something so funny about him just kind of booking it. Ew, why do you have like a... Why do so many plant Pokemon have sucking mouths? Like mosquitoes. But like fat mosquitoes. Why do they have mouths like that? Why does Toadscruel need like a little trumpet mouth? Is he going to announce to me that the king is here? And if so, why? Why must he do that? Oh wait, I can just probably look up convergent species on this website. Nope. Didn't like it. He's going to play me a little tune with his weird trumpet mouth. What's another convergent? Wiglet and Diglett. Wait, Wiglet? Is Wiglet? Wait, are you ground? I know you're availability shoes. How else is he gonna trumpet the apocalypse? I don't want to hear those things trumpet for the apocalypse, but I should know that the world is over if they start making noise. I guess I should have known. Wiglet? I'm realizing this means I have to look at Wiglet for long amounts of time. And I already kind of regret it. What? Why? I have many questions for you, Wiglet. First one, what? Second one, why? Third one, I'm adding a third one. Can you not? Actually, can he not? Can he tie himself to a little knot? Okay, what if your Wiglet, like, tied itself into a little knot and you used it to beat people over the head with? Then what? What you gonna do then? Don't like Toadschool's suck mouth. Do you, like, drink water? You're a fungus. What is with your horn mouth? What do you do? Why? You, like, scream at people? Gathering groups and colonies deep into the forest. They absolutely hate it when strangers approach. Yeah, I don't want to approach you either. So, how about that? It coils its nope. Oh, it sucks you. It actually uses its weird suck mouth to suck your nutrients out. Ew, why? Ooh, don't like you. It does in fact use its suck mouth, apparently, to suck nutrients out of people. I don't like that. Never mind, Wiglet. I like you so much more than Toadscruel. Oh, what you eat, Hawk? Wiglet. I'm sorry, I should have never doubted you as a creature. They're also always like kind of joke names. Wiglet, Diglett, Tentacool, and Toadscool. God, why are you difficult for me to say? Toadscool, Tentacruel, Wiglet, Wugtrio. Oh, you're right! The T Pokemon. I almost completely forgot about them. Thank you, Shay. I genuinely forgot about the like matcha tea one we got recently. Let me go look at those guys too. Are you also grass type? You are also grass type. That makes you easy to look for. I'm not even try it. Sinistea. Sinischa. Sinischa? Poltergeist? Poltergeist. Okay. Never mind. That's not actually that difficult. Okay, so yeah, there's differences. They have like similar traits, like the little eyes painted on you. You pop out? I guess you don't. Until the end. Did you do that in the beginning? Let me go find your baby form. No, it doesn't link to it. Poltergeist does not have a swirl pattern, unlike Sinistea, but unlike Sinistea, swirl is no weakness. Poltergeist. Okay, I'm gonna still have to look for Sinistea. Let me go grab another tab. We need more tabs in this bitch. Never enough tabs, people. You always look like you're... Oh, wait, I thought the Evos changed a bit more, which they kind of do, but they always still match the first one's kind of like weird look. Oh, break time! I'm gonna go open Sinistea's link, and then let it go for a second. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, your eyes are similar, but they do have like a melty look for matcha. Interesting. When it comes to Pokemon, you're gonna need an entire different window for tabs. Yep. We're gonna be here a while. Okay, and then you're just kind of in a cute little bowl when you evolve. How do you even evolve? Aren't you like just kind of holding on to a weird cup? Whatever. I don't care. You are kind of cute, though. Are those your legs, or are you just like spilling out of your container? I don't know if I want to find out. I'm clicking on it. Do you have legs? Does Poltergeist have legs? Kind of looks like you have legs. Oh, I think those are your legs. That's weird. Why does this thing have legs? The images they have in this Pokédex that I'm looking at look like it have little legs. I can't fathom this. Okay, so I guess it's just the way the like dripping of the tea looks. Because it makes it look like it has teeny tiny legs that are just sticking out the bottom of the teapot. It's very funny. Okay, Toadstool versus Tentacool. Face shape different, still has like the same basic vibe. Because Poltergeist also has legs. No, wait, do they actually... Wait, what? No. Do they actually have little legs? Oh, sorry, tapped it. Does Poltergeist actually have legs? I need to see like a 3D model of a Poltergeist. Guys. I need to see your 3D model. Do you actually have legs? Oh my goodness, it has legs. I'm not crazy. I think these are actually meant to be funny little legs. Oh my goodness, it does. It has legs. That's so silly. Why do you have legs? Oh, he's so whimsical with his little legs. It's like he's wearing a little dress. Why do you have... Oh, that's funny. It has little legs sticking out of the bottom of its teapot. I shouldn't be focusing on that. That's not the Pokemon I'm trying to work with at all. I'm just looking at the convergent ones to understand them better. Okay. Yeah, Diglett and Wiglet still have the nose and the eyes. It's just Wiglet's a water type and is long. It's also based off of those little worms that like to stick out of the ground. What are they called? I don't know. I guess they're like a species name or something. But yeah, there's like little worms that like to make little houses and coral and stuff. And they'll like stick out. They have funny little mustaches and stuff. Tentacool and Tentacool. Toadstool. Toadstool. I don't know why Toadstool is so difficult for me. Toadstool. Not difficult for Toadstool, but it's difficult for Toadstool. Why do you have a... I guess that's because the other one has like a weird beak. Yeah, like you have the same similar... your shape kind of changes. Changes a lot more between the evolution. Except for the fact that Wiglet kind of pretends to be a Diglett, and then you have like the big shape. Polcha, Sinista, and Sinistes. Interesting. Wait, are you back? Oh, that's weird. I just realized the names are backwards. Okay, so originally Sinistee is the ghost type one, right? So it's Sinistee evolves into Poltegeist. But when it comes to their like convergent species, the name is Poltegeist that evolves into Sinistcha. So it's backwards. That's why I keep having different difficulty with the names. Yeah, Christmas tree worms. Those guys, those are who I'm thinking of, yeah. That's why the names are confusing me. They're like backwards, even though Poltegeist evolves into Sinistcha. So their names are technically backwards for their evolution form. That's fun. That's actually really fun. I love that. Are we talking about tube worms or bobbit worm? All of them, unfortunately. I'm talking about both bobbit worm and tube worms. And Christmas tree worms. I think tube worms and Christmas tree worms are similar species, but I don't think they're all tube. I don't think all tubes are Christmas trees. But yes, when I said funny little mustache, Christmas tree worm. Bobbit worm unfortunately counts, but I don't think Wiglet does that. I hope Wiglet doesn't have teeth. You even have a mouth? You're mostly nose. Don't know if I appreciate the fact that you're mostly nose. But this is also a Pokemon I really don't want to draw because you are complicated, but I guess I'll have to learn. Why is your shiny that way? Oh, that's... So many Pokemon shinies disappoint me. I'll just have to learn to deal with it. Okay, so usually you always have like a name change slightly. So how would I even change you? I kind of want it to be a 3-stage evolution because all of them tend to match each other's evolution numbers. Over Carnivine. You're adorable. Not what I'm looking for. Oh. I guess there are more options. Sneeze break. I'll be back. Pause. Alright, I'm back. I had to blow my nose. Well, I was about to sneeze, and I didn't want to sneeze really loudly into the mic. Oh, so many of you don't have 3 stages. Interesting. Go to the evolution. New ideas have blossomed. Since they all change typing, they do tend to be single types at first. Yeah, ground to water. Oh no, actually tentacle and tentacruel are water poison. Ground grass. Sinistee, pure ghost. Ghost grass. Oh, so okay, so sometimes they do keep their original typings. Wait, are they becoming... Wait, are they doing what I'm thinking they're doing? Ground grass. Water poison. Water ground. Water is super effective against ground. I know water's strong against grass. I'm pretty sure poison is weak to ground. Here, let's just pull up ground typing. Ground moves are not very effective against grass, but grounds are super effective against poison. And one more thing I want to look at. Well, Ghost doesn't really do too much. Ghosts are always super effective against ghosts. I have no idea if they did it on purpose, but apparently they're always super effective against their newer typing. Interesting. They're like stronger than their original version. Though, except for Sinistee and their matcha version, since they're both ghost grass. But that is interesting. So they're both kind of even to each other. But that's really weird, but also really neat. That they're like always typings that are strong against their OG version. Does anyone know if the Pokemon team did that on purpose or if that was just what they ended up doing by accident? Because these typings are pretty funny to me now. Which means there is a chance that you make a grass type that has like a fire type variation and just call it like, I guess there was already a pepper, that's a grass fire. So does opposite be? Water fire? They do sometimes do it on purpose. Is that a confirmation for like half of these are on purpose and the other half are just happy accidents, or? Which means if that's logic, what are you effective against? Grab you. Come here. Come to me. I need to look at something. Interesting. Well, to you, you're only effective. Okay, so that changes your effectiveness. You. Well, I need to do this. Oh, that kind of works. Oh, you're back. I see you again. You're back here. I have a second option. Because there's two of you. Oh, that's your... Wait, what? That's your usual typing? Weird. Okay, so maybe I should pick you based off of your secondary typing. Oh, wait, there's one. There's a couple of you, actually. Well, you're like a legendary, so that's not gonna work. Okay, so you... and you. You only have 2 stages, but I might... I guess I could give you an extra one on top of it, because, like... you two fit this better. You kind of work. Or I could just go back to you. Because you still fit the theme I'm going for. Then I don't have to follow the rule that they all tend to be super effective. Or at least be very strong against their original form. But if I do, while still keeping one of the typings, I could go with this one. Which means you're back. I'm sorry I doubted you. I'm back to looking at this Pokemon. I threw you away and I'm sorry. Which means I should take inspiration from this one. What is this? Oh, it's a move. Okay, that makes sense. I've come crawling back, looking for forgiveness. Get off my screen. Can't see. There we go. Alright, I've swapped Pokemon again. We've gone through 3, we are now at our 3rd convergent species for Vegetoid. But I've figured it out. I know what I'm doing now. Because of the logic that a lot of them tend to be, like, strong against their, because the convergent species seem to weirdly always be the type that would be strong against their old original species, I'm going to make this one based off of what it's strong against, with the current typing I want to give it. As always, I can't tell you what that typing is. You're gonna have to see the video. But this is gonna be a fun explanation of how many Pokemon I had to go through before I realized the logic behind the convergent species. Which is funny, because I was always going to make you a dual type at the end, but I guess I'm making you a dual type at the start. Because I won't tell you what typing I was going to add, but you can probably tell because I already brought up the hardcore version and what I was going to change it into eventually. But yeah, Vegetoid was always going to have a second type, at least by the end. So here we are. Hmm. Okay, and now... Not gonna do all this bullshit, though, with you. Oh, looks like we have another ad break coming up relatively soon. How do I spell your name again? There we go. Then into this. I'll scooch the screen over so I can draw and look over. Oh, that also means the second concept that I said no to earlier gets to come back. Let's see. Some good options, some good options. Ooh, kind of like the way that one looks. Oh, so it's just an accident that they end up always being that way. Weird. It's kind of funny. Maybe it's because they wanted them to be like opposites, and there was just kind of like a subconscious thing that they ended up being types that are strong against their original one. Because ghosts are effective against ghosts, so the grass type doesn't really add anything. It's just kind of cute. But like, it's very interesting that they all end up being like strong against in some weird way. It's actually kind of extremely funny to me that that just ended up being a way. It might have been partially on purpose and partially just make them as far opposite as they can be in their concepting. Therefore, they ended up being effective, since opposite of water would always be like a fire type or a grass type. Since it would have to be opposite concept. I guess we'll see if we get more convergence in the future then, huh? I can finally close that tab. I don't need the Wikipedia page for carrots anymore. I think I'm good now. Yeah, I'm not that invested in it. It's just kind of funny to think that they either did it on purpose or was just make it as opposite as possible, therefore it kind of ended up being powerful anyway. That's kind of cute. I know the way you work, and I don't like the way you work, but we're gonna have to deal with this. You and I. What's your shiny look like? You don't have one listed. Okay. I guess some of the newer Pokemon just don't have shinies listed right now. Your eye? Whatever. Okay, I know what I'm doing. What I'm doing might be a little silly. But that's, like, a lot of what I do on this channel, so... As a convergent species, I'm going to make changes I think are cool. Here, let's just bring your image up on screen. I'm tired of switching back and getting flashbanged by the white screen. Copy image. I don't think this website has a dark mode and it hurts me. Physically, every time I look at my ref. Here we go. Better. A very chunky Pokemon, which is very on brand with everything I've been doing so far. They've all been relatively chunky. Actually, then maybe I should go with the other option. Even though I just like this one more. I don't look like this well. Automatic dark mode would be nice, or just every option, but it would. I know it sometimes messes with the text in certain places, so they kind of can't. Like, come on, my eyes, please. I'm an artiste. A poor, fragile body can't take this constant flashbangs. Nope, that's not what I... Hey, I can close this. Okay. I'm sorry? What it... Oh, that's what you look like sometimes. Oh my goodness, you're such a freaking cutie. Oh, that just unfortunately ends up being the name of a real place. That's funny. The best part is I know exactly what I'm gonna name you. Because it's a completely different joke I get to make. This has to be one of the funniest fucking Pokemon I've ever looked at. I love you so much. Why do you look like this? You're so freaking cute. I don't even know if you need this talk back. Also, welcome back from ad break. That's right, you're free. Oh, wait, I see what that's supposed to be. Okay, so... Nope. Click middle mouse by accident. Let's look up. Yeah, sure. This idea, so that's... Oh, what's this called? It doesn't have a name. Think of getting somewhere... Oh, hey, you think you're getting somewhere with the headset? Ah, that's fair. Ooh, yeah, I know what to call this one then. Yeah, let me just make sure. Yeah, that would be the best translation for this one, and then... let me write down their names, because now I have name ideas for these guys. Nope. Your name goes from this to that. Stage 1 is this. Stage 2. So they don't all have complete name changes, though, do they? It's just kind of part of the name that tends to be kept, like Sinistea being or the T and Sinistea and Poltegeist being Cha. Wiglet and Wugtrio just having the D being replaced with a W. And Tentacruel and Toadscruel just taking the first part. Be kind of remixing it. Which I'm allowed to change up, but I'm trying to like see what stages they tend to have, or like what conventions are happening. Well, almost. It's spelled Toeds. So it's like toes with a D and S at the end. Is it like remixing the letters? Is that just it? In some weird way? I don't like that it's toes D. Or just toe. Okay, so you become this. And then stage 3 is... That spelled right? No. Okay, this... Oh yeah, I can turn off my... Becomes, and then becomes... So that's... Oh, right. And since we know that parsnips and carrots are related, that's why your Vegetoid turns into parsnip. Since they're related foods. We were looking at that in the wiki earlier when I was trying to figure out something for something else. Didn't end up going with that thought from earlier. Good luck with potions prestige. Oh, there's not a lot of fun facts about this one. No, I do not want you to email me recipes. I don't want to eat any of these carrot-themed things, honestly. I'm kind of good. Oh wait, maybe if I'm changing like the basic concept on what you like evolve from, I could just completely change what you evolve from. Nah, but I feel like that would mess up the color palette a little bit. Women. that marks another ad break for me. But we are getting somewhere with this poor little carrot guy. He doesn't get to be something completely original. And we're on our long break, which means it is big stretching time. Oh. What happened to my... Oh, the music was just slowly starting back up. Oh, these are so many different ways you can cook a carrot that I just don't want to. Really don't want to. I don't want to just freeze them and eat them like a popsicle. That feels fucking wrong. Don't like that recommendation. Thank you, website. But I'm good. That feels cursed. Okay, let's look at all your Evo. I know I've closed a few more things. If I change up this concept, it changes what you're based off of, doesn't it? Hey, what are your names, by the way? Okay, so you're that. That, and then... Oh, you don't have a species listed? Are you still the last version, then? Hey, hell yeah! Enjoy your modded Beat Saber. Bulbapedia, you probably have the information I'm looking for. There it is. Okay, that's what you're actually called. Final form. Okay, so if these are your naming conventions, so if you're the that Pokemon, I can't tell you, or else you'll just go look it up, and I can't be sharing secrets. So if you're you can be this Pokemon. If you become that, wait, no, what are you normally named? Bulbapedia. Goodness, where are you? Oh, you're loading. Yeah, you're that. So mid form is. At least you're not roasted if you're... Okay, yeah, so... Okay, I think that's just funny. I don't know. There's probably not another Pokemon that's named that, but... Ooh, I should name you this instead of that. There we go. Tasty Shell. Notification. Ooh, big truck. Sorry, someone DM'd me. Oh yeah, sorry, right. I'm supposed to be taking breaks. And I am for my wrist. Comment, don't give people gambling addictions. We've talked about this. Hi, Wolf. Big truck is cool. We'll probably play more GTA, maybe this weekend. Depends. I do have to give my dog a bath, which he's not gonna like, but he's stinky. I'll ground you. I'll get your dad and get him to ground you. I know breaks are good. That's why we have the co-working timer on screen, so I can remember to take care of myself, which I try my best to do. Oh yeah, speaking of which, my timer didn't go off. Wait, what? I set up a timer during the last stream that was called Go Piss Girl, and I don't think it went off. Oh, wait, is it because it's ungrouped? I didn't put it in a command group. I don't think it worked because of that. Oops. Well, I'm just gonna tell it to go off now. Or not. Oh, shit, the wait timer, right. Shit. Well, now it's gonna go off in several hours. I meant to do this. Yeah, it was supposed to say go piss girl in chat every 2 hours. So I'd remember to go to the bathroom every 2 hours instead of sitting here for 4 hours for drinking a shit ton of water, which is bad for my body. So either way, thanks for making me small. I'm gonna go piss girl.
Ahem. I have something to say. Don't eat glass.
Alright, I'm back. Oh great, my fun size fade wore off while I was pissing. Yeah. I forgot I made tea, now it isn't hot anymore. Ah yes, the curse that always comes with making tea. It's too hot to drink when you first get it, and then when you remember it exists, it's cold and you can't warm it up because then it'll be hot for a couple of seconds and then it'll be sad and cold because you put it in the microwave, it will be bad. It's every time. Every time. I have to fight with my tea. So long. So long. I do not have the perfect, like, the happy medium. At least it wasn't caffeinated black tea because I don't got to worry about it being bitter. I don't want a tea reminder. I just want to enjoy my tea. No, Wolf, you don't call it dirty tea water. You call it dirty leaf water. Leaf. Don't forget. Yeah, there we go. And coffee is dirty bean water. Or I guess just bean water. Hot bean water. Damn it. I was gonna say, oh yeah, I get that. That happens sometimes when I hear someone say something and I try to write something. And then apparently I just started coughing instead. There's hot bean water and ice bean water. These are the many bean water. I just realized that makes it extra funny that I made a coffee and tea themed cafe critter that I haven't drawn yet. Because they are essentially like a salamander, which are creatures that like water. And then there's chocolate coated bean water. I know you're talking about like hot chocolate, but I don't... Wait, how does hot chocolate or chocolate in general made? Because isn't it also just a bean? Is it chocolate coated beans or is it just a different type of bean? Because okay, here, listen to how I assume chocolate is made and tell me if I'm just completely wrong. My assumption is that you like clean them, you take off their shells, you crush them. You likely add, like, extra sugar, maybe, milk for, like, milk chocolate and other things. Just little stuff. For, like, the chocolates that are, like, pure chocolate, not a bunch of, like, additives and stuff. And then you, like, heat them up and boil them, and then you, like, eventually when they cool, you let them cool down, you filter them, make sure you don't have, like, a bunch of nasty stuff in them still. And then you let them cool. And to me, that's how you make chocolate. I might be wrong. I might be incredibly wrong. You got a few steps right. Okay, what else am I missing, by the way? Just remember, people used to believe salamanders were born from fire. Yeah, exactly, which is why I'm making them like coffee. Oh, god damn it, why is Go Piss Girl going off now? You're late. You're incredibly late. I already went. I gotta remember to fix your timer. What time did I even put you? Oh, wait, was I... Okay. Real quick, let me go look at something. Did I just do the math wrong? Okay, divide you by 60. No, I did put you at 2 hours. That's 2 hours. No, wait. Yes. No, I put it at the right time. It's supposed to go off every 2 hours. We are more than 2 hours in. It didn't go off at the proper time. I do have to change it, though, because now there's... Care reminders already have a certain wait time. So it still went off too late, regardless of where it was placed. I'm not sure why. But now it's telling me to go Piss Girl too late. That's its fault. So what? I want 22 times 60. Yes. Okay, so... Nope. Don't ask me why I do math like that when I'm typing letters. I'm trying not to say these specific letters out loud, so instead I make random noises. Okay, there we go. Now it's gonna go off every 2 hours, and it's in a proper channel, and it's turned on. So hopefully it'll work like normal now. Now shoot. Okay, I'm still not allowed to work, by the way. I am ignoring any more notes I want to take. But Vegetoid now gets to just be a convergent species of a different Pokemon. Because honestly, I think it's kind of cute because I'm taking a Pokemon with a certain association and making it more Vegetoid themed, which I think is fun. I think it's fun. And probably my best bet, considering every other option just kind of looked like a carrot, but it's standing up for no reason. Or a carrot, but it's walking around on its leaves, which looks kind of silly and looks like a Strawbee from Bug Snacks. So this is what we're going with now. Well, let's see. No. We won't be seeing. I gotta ignore it. I'm on break time. Also, yes, I have had my blue light glasses on the entire stream, and I'm only just now taking them off for a moment. I have been incredibly on it when it comes to my self-care today. Hey, welcome back with your tea, Shay. What tea do you have? What flavor of leaf do you have at the moment? Oh, there goes Meeples. I would definitely recommend it. They are incredibly helpful for keeping me from having headaches, considering my entire job includes being at my screen. Ooh, unfortunately so. I love and all of my hobbies, really. Or at least most of them. Because, like, I really love, I love doing art. It's one of my biggest hobbies. It keeps me sane because I get to draw my silly OCs. I get to doodle fun concepts. I have more OCs now. I love them. What is Eli doing? Is she playing D&D? IRL D&D, perhaps? Hey, Echo has landed safely. He's hanging out. Good for them. But yeah, don't worry about me. Sometime I'm starting to space out real hard, which is a little bit of a problem for me. Ooh, do I want this to be one of the shortest streams we've had this year? And by one of, I mean the shortest stream we've had this year. I'll be honest with y'all, I think I burnt, like, all of my brain power on finally figuring out how to make Vegetoid a Pokemon. Because the spacing out is starting to go. No, yeah, of course, Echo Landing is very good. He's there! He gets to visit his wife. His future wife. It's kind of, there's like a kind of dark reason why that's funny, but I'm not explaining it because it's an inside thing that happened with our friend group a while ago. It makes it kind of funny that we're saying this, but I'll bring it up to Echo because he'll think it's funny. But you guys don't get to know about it. I'll let you know, but I'll tell him why I think it's funny. Comment, you'd know. Unfortunately, you unfortunately had to also be a part of this situation, so you'd kind of find it funny. Oh goodness, that's a wall of text. Sorry, I was trying to read something real quickly. Just scroll back up. I've warned them so much that I feel weird not having them on while at a PC. Ah. All right, what you got for me, Hawk? To make chocolate, you need to harvest the beans from the cocoa pods. Oh, they're more like green beans than like. Who the fuck am I kidding? I don't know shit about plant. Maybe all beans have pods. Let me just keep reading. Oh, you let them ferment. Depending on your climate. Ah, okay. I forgot that. I didn't know they fermented first. You dry them and then you roast them. Oh, okay. So there's more part of the preparation of the bean. You don't just like take them out of their shell and then toss them in a blender. You roast them first. After roasting the beans, you blitz them in a blender. Now there's the blender. Food processor until they are in a form of paste. Then mix in sugar and cocoa butter. Temperature mix finally mold them into chocolate bars. Ah, I see. Oh, ew, don't... What the fuck? Oh, that's what they look like? That looks like a worm. What? Ugh. No wonder they call them a pod. That looks like it should be on an alien planet. Weird. Kind of like it though, because it's kind of freaky. Oh man, I just saw someone making a post about that. Wish Echo was here. Well, Echo, I'll tell Echo about it later. Also, honestly, I'm not sorry. We've had I hope we've all had a pretty fun time this stream, and I do appreciate you guys being here with me. But I think I am gonna have to cut this stream off now. I know 2 hours and 30 minutes plus is not a short stream. It just ends up being the shortest stream we've had this year within the 2-hour mark. Or actually, maybe not. I don't actually know. We didn't go for 3 hours at the very least, which usually I try to go to around 3 hours. But honestly, I am starting to get a little tired and starting to get a little loopy because I think I need to rest and stop thinking so hard because I'm like, the steam went out of my ears this time. I was working hard for this video, and honestly, pretty happy. I now have every starter designed, which is great. I have 2 weeks left. It took me 2 weeks to do this, but I have every starter designed. I need to make their middle forms and their ending forms, which is fine. But we did it, guys. Also, let's have a bunny battle. I don't know if anyone's died just yet, but it looks like Hawk and Meeples are pretty low, which means we won't be getting a Meeple wins this time. Yep, there he goes. Oh, wait, shit, who was that? I think that was Comet who died. Oh my god, your eyeballs come off when you have separated eyeball colors. Hawk and I are down. It looks like it might be another Shay win because... I don't know if you said anything yet, but you know who you are. Agent and Wolf are very low. There goes Agent, and there goes Shay. Oh, not the competitors I thought we were with. Who picks up the health pack? It's Blue Star, and going for the kill. As should be done. You smelt the blood and you went in for the kill. Not technically inaccurate.
I have something to say.
Yes, Rhea, would you like to congratulate Blue Star?
Call me the HWIC. Head witch in charge.
She hasn't said that one in like forever. I'll take it. That's close enough to being a congratulations. Not technically, again, I love sharks. This is not a household where we say bullshit about sharks. Though they are capable of sensing blood, and it is an important part of their hunting. Because, well, you need to be able to sense and smell things in ways that other creatures would not be able to, or else you're gonna starve. So, be nice to sharks. You know what? Specifically in Blue Star's honor for double checking pronouns, but I believe she, her win? Make a look. You're in the Discord. Right. There you are. Okay, yes. In honor of her win, remember everyone, respect sharks, or else. Oh no, Paige, you don't have to make the intro for the Discord. They are optional. But I do like reading. I enjoy getting to know people a little better. Sharks are nice. They are nice. Baskings, very cool. Very funny looking when they open their big old mouth. Sharks? Who wants to know about sharks? And there's, like, are whale sharks technically sharks? Here, Hawk, give us a shark fact to end the stream off with. Are whale sharks actually a type of shark, or am I wrong? Okay, that's our whale fact? God damn it. Our shark fact. I told you I'm losing my mind. Can't even finish the sentence right. Alright. Either way, thank you guys for joining me for today's stream. Let's go find someone to raid. This has been a fun one. I'm very, very excited, again, to get this video out to you on the 19th. And, unfortunately, afterwards, well, not unfortunately, I'm hella excited to go on my first cruise. My mom and my cousin very much so deserve a vacation with how hard they work constantly, and I just get to tag along. Yay me. Technically, I could have chose not to and hung out with the dog for a week, but like, man, my anxiety would be horrible. Ooh, Fancy, that is a good idea. I appreciate the recommendation. We are going to go over to someone who is currently streaming with Kiri, which would be the beautiful, the wonderful, the badass Bambi Balance. Let us go, shall we? Starting red. So, Bambi, another cool person who I've met, I think because of Kiri and because of MC+. Super cool. I want you to go look at her PNG tuber. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. She also, I think, is still open with her PNG tuber commissions right now, so, you know, if anyone's interested in getting some cute little chibis that she's making, some newer character here, they're pretty cute. I like them. So, you know, in the mood. But thank you guys for joining me. I hope to see you again. Coco the Elegant. He just came to mind as a time. Ooh, so fancy. I'd love that. Sorry, I got distracted. Either way, thank you guys for joining me. I hope to see you guys next time. I will be back next Monday at 5 p.m. EST. I hope you guys had a good time. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. I usually don't say that part. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind. I'm forgetting my script. But yeah, I'll see you guys again. Even if I don't, just remember to take care of yourselves. Have a good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whatever it is in your time zone. Take care, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, my throat is a fucking wreck. I should get myself some tea.